Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to this all signs. This is actually going to be Aries through Pisces. We're going to go in order from Aries all the way to Pisces. I want to say, if you're watching the feedback of this, everything will be timestamped down below in the comments, so you can just go straight to your zodiac sign. And just another quick announcement: if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below as well, in the description. Actually, the timestamps will be in the comments. The link to the personal readings will be in the description, my website basically. But nonetheless, I'm gonna let the room fill up here, and yeah, we'll see. We'll be getting here pretty shortly. I will be taking super chat questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and put up the sign now. I won't be answering the super chat questions until the end. And I also want to make another quick announcement. I did notice that 2 people did send a super chat question, but I had already exited off. So, and I talked to you both in the comments. So I screenshotted your question, and at the end of the video, I'll answer your 2 questions that you guys both had. So you didn't get a notification. Yeah, the notifications probably aren't going to go out because I've already used them all up. So I'm not 100%. Well, I mean, I know why that is. They give you 3 notifications in 24 hours, and I upload 3 videos, and it hasn't been 24 hours since I've last posted. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but we're going to go ahead and begin here anyways. If you are in here, please hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help the channel and the video, and also helps it circulate in the algorithm and pushes it into to a bigger audience. So let me put up this sign really quick, and then we will begin. How's everybody doing? Super chat questions. All right, here we go. All right, let's start first here with Aries. We're going to go ahead and jump in. Oh, Aries. Let's take a look here, Aries. Can you tell me for Aries, what is the current energy surrounding Aries at this time? What is the current energy surrounding Aries at this time? Aries, Aries, Aries. Here we go. Can you tell me for Aries? I'm gonna move this over a little bit. It's not in my face. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. All right, here we go. Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. If y'all don't mind, for the ones that are in here, if y'all don't mind commenting and being at, like, did you all get the notification? So that way I kind of know what the time range is. I tried to wait till later to see if the notifications would go out. But let's go ahead and take a look here, Aries. And let's begin your reading. You pulled the Fool card, the Queen of Wands, and then you pulled the Sun card. Well, all right, Aries, I see you. Good read here. You pulled this Dream Big, Dream with Your Heart card. You got this Creativity card here as well, the Sacral Chakra. And you pulled this Pisces, Sensitize here. You know, I really think there's something that Fool card being in your current energy. I'm going to pull your advice too down here. Let's see. King of Swords, yeah. The Fool card being in your current energy, I always say the Fool card is stepping into like a greater transformation, taking a leap of faith, beginning something new. But it also is that spontaneous urge. It's very Aries energy, like that spontaneous urge to like go out and go do something, right? Go seek adventure. So if you're finding yourself in this energy, which I feel like you are, the universe is like wanting you to follow your heart at this time and to dream big. It may sound corny, right? But with this card that you pull, it says dream big, dream with your heart. It's almost as if the universe is like really wanting you to go after your dreams, or really wanting you just to follow like what makes you happy. Because you did pull the Sun card here in the future position. So I do see you in a happy state, in a happy energy, also feeling liberated as well, feeling like yourself. I see like there's something here you're really going to be enjoying, or finding yourself enjoying a lot. You did pull the Queen of Wands here in the challenge position. The King of Swords is the advice. Yeah, almost in a way, you know, the Queen of Wands, like, she always follows her heart, right? And she always goes in the direction of what inspires her, what motivates her. And also she allows like her creative energy to flow through as well. And so you could be getting like these creative urges here to like go out and do something, or to start something, or to begin something, or get started in the process with something. And the King of Swords is saying, you kind of already know what it is that you want to do. The King of Swords is just about taking action on it, right? And allowing yourself to be creative with this sacral chakra. And when we talk about dreams, right, it says dream big here. Pisces, this Pisces card, Pisces does deal with dreams, right? Fantasies, ideals. And it's kind of the things that you're envisioning for yourself and the things that you want to seek. So I feel like the universe is like wanting you to go out and do those things, because I feel like they're going to make you happy here. I definitely see you having a good time or enjoying yourself, but you have to allow yourself to take action, right? King of Swords is all about like executing on the plan, right? Also, there's something here. I feel like the universe is kind of wanting you to be cautious as well. You know, the King of Swords is kind of more of a cautious energy, more kind of a, if you want to say pessimism, but not like pessimistic, but just like making sure that you like have things planned out for yourself, because by doing that, things will go a lot more smoother. So that's what I got for you, Aries. Let's go ahead and go to Taurus. Oh, the bull squad, bull gang. Taurus. All right. Taurus. All right. What's going on, Jasmine? How you doing? Let's see. Taurus. What can you tell me for Taurus? Things been wild lately, Taurus. Mars conjunct Uranus in Taurus. That just happened over the past couple of days. On top of Algol. I don't know, you tell me. Shit. I guess we're gonna see. Let's see. Taurus. You pulled the 9 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, and you pulled the 2 of Wands here. What is your advice here? The Star card. Interesting. Let's see here. You pulled this Aries card, Pallas Athena, which I didn't mean to pull that card, but we'll pull that card anyways. And you pulled this time to do it differently, go beyond what you have done before here. Some of you could definitely be struggling or finding that you're facing adversity here. It's like, in a way, Taurus, I feel like you're trying to get comfortable with something here. But in a way, it's like you're realizing like you kind of have to step outside of your comfort zone and do something unconventional. Because I kind of feel like you want growth and you want expansion, but where you're finding yourself right now with the 9 of Wands, like you're feeling like resistance or adversity or maybe a struggle, and you're wishing things are just more simpler, right? You're wishing that you can just receive your desires and just kind of like get on with it, right? The Star card, we'll come to the advice, but you do have the 2 of Wands here in the future. I feel like the universe is like wanting you to take bold action here, right? 2 of Wands is Mars and Aries. It's all about defining things for yourself, having self-determination when it comes to taking action, right? And especially with Mars in your sign, and Uranus there, it's like, especially Uranus deals with like innovation. It can deal with like, it does deal with disruption. It can deal with liberation. And so if you're finding yourself in this energy to where it's like you're wanting to change things up or innovate things or shift things or pivot things, the Star card being here is saying like to open up to those possibilities here. Some of you are like trying to find something, I'm seeing here, that like almost like a deeper cause, like a deeper meaning for like something that you can pursue. The Star card does represent like your North Star, your guiding star, your reason why in life. And I'm also seeing here too, like you could be like healing. Maybe you're kind of going through something at this time to where you could be healing from something as well. But I do feel like the universe is like wanting you to get creative. You did pull this Pallas Athena card. It says think. And Pallas Athena is like about the creative strategy. And the 9 of Wands is like it's like the wounded warrior in a way, right? When you're facing adversity, you're tired, there's a struggle. But almost in a way, I feel like the universe is like saying like there's a different approach you can take here towards something. So don't be afraid to like get creative here, because that 2 of Wands being in the future, I see you taking bold action. But maybe in a way, it's like maybe you're rejuvenating. Some of you could just be tired, right, with your energy. So you're just trying to maintain your energy. So the Star card, 6 of Cups, is like saying to like do exercises or do things here that rejuvenate your energies or that kind of reinvigorate you. But when it comes to just what you're trying to accomplish and the direction that you're trying to move, it's like staying and sticking to what your North Star is, right, and taking action on that. I'm actually going to pull you one more card here, Taurus, in the outcome. You did pull the 3 of Pentacles here. Yeah, I mean, even though you could be struggling at this time, there's no quit in Taurus, right? There's no quit for Taurus. I see you getting like right back to it, Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and sticking to your goals and sticking to the things here that you're trying to accomplish. When it comes to your mission and purpose in life here, maybe it hasn't been the easiest for you, you know? But I feel like the universe is like wanting you to kind of stick with the grind here. It's like, yeah, you could be facing adversity, but I think you'll have your moment here to where you'll be able to move through that. So, you know, the star card does deal with, you know, it's the guiding North Star, like your purpose, your sense of direction, right? And the purpose of something that is very transcendental, like transcends the mundane. It's a bigger goal. It's a like, for an example, it could be maybe you have a mission and a purpose to heal humanity, or right, to bring healing to the collective, or guidance to the collective, or just to allow your gifts, skills, talents, and abilities to help others, right? Or to be of service to others. So, but I think there's something that you're struggling with. I feel like the universe is like kind of wanting you here to like, don't be afraid to do something different. I'm gonna get one more on this, Taurus, because we need to get more clear on this. Nine of Wands, Six of Wands. I think you're already making leeway in progress. I think you're kind of hitting, you know, maybe there's some speed bumps right now. But I see you pushing through. I think the universe is just wanting you to stay focused on your North Star, and then before you know it, it's like you'll be back in that like bold, you know, more expansive energy here. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. I'm gonna leave your reading there, and we're gonna go ahead and go to Gemini. Actually, let me put this on the bottom of the deck. There we go. Very interesting. You know what, Taurus? Hold on. Don't go nowhere. We didn't pull a chakra card for you. You just pulled this balance card. It's the root chakra. Yeah, even with that Nine of Wands, it's like some of your energy can just be a little bit drained at this time. So if you need time to rejuvenate, right, and connect to things that will rejuvenate you, I feel like that's a good idea. I think a lot of you have been pushing really hard. Right? I'm all about working hard, so don't get me wrong. But I think, you know, having balance can really rejuvenate your energies. All right, let's go to Gemini. The twins. All right. Which one we got? We got the good twin, the bad twin. Or do we have the nonchalant twin? Which one? All right, Gemini. Let's take a look here. Can you tell me for Geminis? What is Gemini's current energy? What do they need to know at this time? Oh, Geminis. All right, let's see. Pulled the Emperor, the Empress, and you pulled the King of Swords. Well, we do have divine counterparts here. So some of you could be dealing with another person here. Let's see. What is your advice? The Four of Wands. You know, I do see the divine counterpart energy here in regards to relationships. For some of you, I kind of feel like the universe is like wanting you to have more fun and kind of like allow yourself to like go out and do things when it comes to relationships, like not to take things so serious, but having like more lighthearted energy here. And also too, if there's anything you want to plan out, like if it's a date or if it's like a fun activity, I feel like the universe is saying like, hey, like if you may be the one that has to take direction and kind of set things up, because maybe the other person, you know, isn't doing it. When it comes to yourself though, I get an emphasis more on the self here. Let's pull your oracle cards too. You pull this fourth house card. I keep pulling this card twice. We're not doing that. Pull this fourth house home card. It says life purpose. And we pulled this stay strong, be a guiding light, ground yourself, be loved. I think you're showing up in a very powerful energy here with the Emperor. Some of you could be like entrepreneurs or creative entrepreneurs or even creatives. or creators. I think we're all creators, but I see you in a very strong energy with this Emperor card. And I think a lot of you here are really focused on like your own ambitions at this time and the things that you want to achieve. And it's like I almost pick up intuitively, it's like you're challenging yourself here to like do newer things and to step outside your comfort zone. And a lot of this is having to do with your life purpose, right? We pulled the life purpose card up here, the throat chakra. And you know, the Empress being in a challenge is all about giving birth to new creations, whether it's projects or whether it's just anything that we enjoy, anything that we want to create and that we find and deem valuable. And so the Four of Wands as the advice is like, do things that empower you and keep doing things that empower you and keep creating the things that you want to create, not what everybody else expects of you. Or I'll give you an example. You know how like you kind of go online and like everybody else is like kind of copying everybody else and doing what everybody else does? And in a way, like that takes away from like creativity, and it takes away from also just like the pleasure of like you being creative and creating the things that you really want. If you've already been doing that, like creating the things that you want, the universe is just telling you, hey, like keep going, Four of Wands, be proud of yourself here, right? Because this is all going to really, everything that you're doing right now is serving you and your life's purpose. And some of you, if you're wondering, if you're ready to like step into like your life purpose more, the Four of Wands is about like identifying like, what are the things that empower you, right? What are the things that you want for yourself and allowing yourself to act freely on those things? Because I see this King of Swords in the future. I see you like very focused. And King of Swords does talk about you being able to accomplish something due to your focus and due to your concentration and your execution on things. So I would just keep doing what it is that you're doing. If you're struggling right now, the fourth house deals with like how well rooted we are. And I do pick up something with the home here, Gemini. There could be, some of you could be looking for homes, or maybe you're looking for like, you could be looking for homes, or things could be going on in your home. The fourth house is just more than the home. It's also like your personal life, your private life. And also the fourth house deals with like how well rooted you feel in regards to something, right? So like, let's just say for instance, like if we're doing something in regards to career or with our work or with our projects, and for some reason, like we don't really feel secure in them. It's almost like in a way we wish, like things are like unstable, or you feel like something's like just missing emotionally. I think the universe is like wanting you to bring in here, like your own creativity to things and to define what your values are and create from that space, create what it is that you actually want. Because I see by you doing that, it's like you actually are getting ahead and accomplishing more. Here, you did pull the Stay Strong card. It says, be a guiding light, ground yourself, be love here. So in a way, I think the universe, I mean, it's pretty forward, right? Like to be strong. And some of you could be guides for others, or you're really stepping into that leadership energy, the Emperor. Right, and so the universe is wanting you to like keep coming from a place of love. Because the Emperor is Aries, and Aries does deal with leadership and like taking the lead. However, you know, Aries, the archetype can be like about themselves. But in a way, it's like because they take the lead, because they know how to empower themselves, that naturally like rubs off on people and it empowers them. So if you're doing something like that, the universe is like definitely congratulating you here and wants you to keep doing that. For some of you, this is like something that is part of your life purpose. Oh, I feel like it's pretty much all of you. So I'm going to pull you an outcome card here, Gemini. You did pull the Five of Wands here. There's going to be some competition along the way. But I feel like in a way, it's like competition may be what you need, right, to rise above the occasion. Also, too, I would avoid drama or any type of like, you know, haters, right? Don't allow anything with this fourth house to uproot you emotionally. Like stay grounded with the fourth house, with this stay grounded card. Right, and keep pursuing your life's purpose and doing what it is that you like to do. Because I'm seeing you like kind of evolve or like step into this energy of like mastery here, Gemini. So that's what I got for you, Geminis. Let's go to Cancer. The Cancerians. Kansas. All right, Cancer, let's take a look here. What can you tell me for Cancers? The Cancerians. All right, let's take a look. What's going on with the crabs? Happy birthday, Cancer, by the way. So let's take a look here. You pulled the Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and you pulled the Strength card here. What is your advice? The Three of Swords. Interesting. You pulled this 10th house card. It says authority. You pulled this Psychic Development card. And then you pulled this, you are the breath, listen and connect to your intuition here. I do feel with this 10th house card, you did pull authority. So some things could be coming up in regards to your career, or just like what you want to do with your career, or like what you want to do with your life, like who you want to be, or what are the things that you want to aspire to be. I think things are coming up in regards to that energy. I think, and this is just a side note for someone here. The Psychic Development card, maybe some of you are like wanting to be like, start a psychic business. If that's the case, I feel like the universe is like wanting you to do it and to not care about the opinions of others, right? Or to not care about what other people think. Because you could be thinking like, well, what are people going to think of me, right? Like, I think the universe is, Cancer is like, is wanting you to just be yourself and do what makes you happy here. Now, I know that's not all you, but I will say also with the Psychic Development card, it's like, I don't know if y'all just saw that, I just spit. I do feel here with the Psychic Development card, it's almost like these clairvoyant faculties are coming online for you at this time. So I would definitely pay attention to your intuition. You even did pull this card. It says you are the breath. Listen and connect to your intuition. And I would listen to your intuition. In a way, what I'm seeing here, like the Eight of Swords, sometimes we can get stuck in like one way of seeing things. But at this time, it's almost like the universe is like wanting you because here's the thing with the Three of Swords, it deals with like other people and relationships because it's Saturn and Libra, or it can deal with it could also deal with maybe you're having to make certain sacrifices here. But I don't think they're like big sacrifices. In a way, it's almost as if, because the North Node in Aries, with Chiron being in Aries, is in your 10th house of career, right? And Aries being there, is the wounded warrior. And Aries deals with our sense of self. It deals with, our self-determination, like I always say, our bravery, our strength, our courage. But Chiron there, like it can feel like it can feel uncomfortable, right? Really defining things that you want to do for yourself in regards to your career, right? Because what's really going on with Chiron being there in your 10th house, and this is relating to the reading, what's really going on is having to become more secure within inside yourself. Now, everybody is dealing with this in some way, wherever Chiron and Aries is in their chart. And by the way, well, I'll make that announcement later. I do have a big announcement coming, so. But I think like this is time for you, like the Six of Cups, to like understand like what brings you joy. Right, and Six of Cups as well. Like, there's definitely something here, like that you're playing around with, or your intuition, like you're tapping into something like intuitively wise. And also, I will say this: Eight of Swords, Three of Swords. Some of you could be going through a healing period. Yeah, I've done Taurus already, right? Eight of Swords, Three of Swords, Six of Cups. You could be trying to heal certain things, mend certain things. But the healing, though, that's taking place is really reconnecting to yourself and defining things for yourself and allowing yourself, giving yourself the permission here to like do and pursue the things that you want to pursue, or take action in the way in which you want to take action when it comes to your career and stuff. Because that's going to be very healing for you. Like Chiron is a key. It does unlock like your greatest gifts and helps with the development of your potential. But it's like understanding like what are those blockages, like what are those wounds, what are those things that I need to heal, right? And everybody is going through this, so it's not just you. I mean, it's in different areas for other people, but that Strength card being here in the future, I see you finally like stepping in to your strength here. Because think about it, I just said that Aries deals with strength, right? And self-determination. I think the universe is like wanting you to really embrace something fully, something that you want to do. And the Three of Swords being the advice is like, you're not going to be able to please everybody, but you're going to have to like let go of, in a way, it's like letting go of the other people's expectations or their opinions of you or whatever the case might be. This is about like subjectively following what your truth is. Eight of Swords. Yes, Rom, you can send the super chat questions now, but I'll answer them at the end of the video. Three of Pentacles here. Yep. And if there's been anything that you've been trying to make amends with here, I do feel like amends will happen, especially if it's in regards to working with other people. If it's not other people, this is just you like working on some type of project or some type of career or some type of goal here. But the universe is definitely encouraging you here to tap into your goals, to follow your goals. And don't be afraid to make mistakes, right? Because we all make mistakes, or even to look dumb sometimes, right? I've looked dumb a bunch of times. I probably look dumb right now, but who cares? Don't be an idiot, right? But you get what I'm saying. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. So the super chat questions, if I put the super chat rules in the live in the chat. So if you click that, it'll show you like how to send a super chat question and like what to expect. All right, let's do the Leos, not Cancers, Leos. Oh, hey, Sherry. Hey, I'll be answering your question first at the end of the video because you sent the super chat question in the last video and I missed it. So at the end of this video, I'll answer yours and the other person's as well. It's crazy. You guys both sent it like at the last second when I cut off the video. All right, Leo. What's going on with Leos here? Oh, Leos. All right, here we go, Leo. What we got? Pulled the Star card, the Six of Swords, and you pulled the Sun card. Well, damn. Some of you may have Aries in your chart because Aries pulled the Sun card in their outcome. Very interesting. If you don't worry about it. But the Sun card also is you here, Leo. Your advice is the Emperor here. Oh, Leo's got big goals, big dreams. Never knew a Leo that didn't. Dramatic asses. I'm a Leo, so I can talk shit. But yeah, I think you have big goals. You have newer aspirations. And even if they're not newer aspirations, you have a very strong purpose and a reason why you're doing things here. And I see a lot of you here also wanting to like innovate here when it comes to certain things that you're doing. And I kind of feel like, Leo, it's like you're kind of wanting to step into the spotlight more, right? And not to say that you haven't been before, but I think you're embracing like the Leo energy more. And it makes a lot of sense when we have Mercury in Leo now, a Venus in Leo. So there's some fire in the astrology finally, but also, you know, there's Leo energy here. So it's like your natural sense of self-expression is probably coming out more than ever. And especially when the sun comes into Leo, I mean, it's going to be your season. So, and boom, your season is in the future with the Sun card here, which literally represents like solar returns. So some of you, your birthday could be very soon coming up. Maybe you're a July Leo. But I do see in the future, I see you being more happy, feeling up more upbeat, feeling more positive, feeling more expansive here. Your advice with the Emperor, and this is going to probably be coming out a lot. I've noticed it so far come out a lot. Because your challenge right now is the Six of Swords. And both Aquarian energies, by the way, which Aquarius can deal with connection. It can deal with being of service, connecting to communities, connecting to groups. It can deal with like innovation as well. You know, reinventing yourself or inventing things or coming up with new things here. See a lot of you here playing with AI for some reason. Yeah, I think this Emperor here is like wanting you to be bold. I know it sounds very simple, but I think that's it. The Emperor is like define things that you want for yourself, show up confidently, right? And don't be afraid to stand out, right? And the Emperor as well is about leadership as well. And Leos are also leaders. what I was just talking about Aries, right? But Leos are leaders as well. And so I kind of feel like the universe is like wanting you to like showcase by example, like how to lead, right? By just being yourself, Leo. I think also as well, the universe is wanting you to be confident in your ideas, especially if you have like newer ones or newer things that you're working on, or just newer things that you want to do. Six of Swords is about getting out of rough waters as well. But I think, you know, the way you get out of rough waters, if you're dealing with rough waters, and let's pull your cards, your oracle cards here. I didn't mean to pull that twice, but we'll go with that. But the way you get out of rough waters is you take control, right? The Emperor. Right? Understanding that it's self-control, self-accountability. So as long as you hold yourself to the standard, I mean, I see you having success and being happy. You did pull this retrograde card. It says review. And that's probably what that Six of Swords is in the challenge, because it is a Mercury archetype. There probably is some things that you're reviewing at this time, like wanting to change things up. Six of Swords is Mercury and Aquarius, so Aquarius deals with eclecticism. So I think you're wanting to like open yourself up to like newer things. And I think the universe is definitely wanting you to do that, because maybe some things right now you're realizing you're kind of like outdated or that just need to be changed. And so like you're kind of going through this review process of how you can better things. But anything that you come across that feels innovative or that feels new or fresh, the universe is like wanting you to like give it a go. I'm also seeing healing here with the soul healing card. Some of you could be healers, which makes a lot of sense. The Emperor, maybe you're a guide for other people, or you are in the space of healing. If you're not, I feel like one thing that what will be very healing for you is like kind of relying on yourself here. Like, not like that you don't need support or anything like that, but taking charge and like taking accountability and really doing what's necessary for yourself. You did pull this forgiveness card, the heart chakra. Some of you could be like going through forgiveness. Maybe you're forgiving yourself or forgiving another person. Yeah, like you could be forgiving yourself or forgiving another person. I definitely feel like there's a lot of healing. Maybe you're kind of looking over some things at this time as well in regards to things you maybe wish you would have did differently, right? With that retrograde card. But I feel like you'll move through it pretty quickly here. I think for some of you, maybe it's about like forgiving like yourself. Maybe you wish you would have handled something differently or something like that. It could be the opposite too, so don't come after me, Leos, I'm just saying. You pulled this enjoy where you are, for soon you'll be somewhere else. And that's the star card. It's like staying present in the moment and just connecting to the blessings that you have, right? And there's no rush too, like everything is right on cue, right on schedule. And before you know it, you'll be in the sun card energy. So that's what I got for you, Leos. Let's go to Virgos. All right, Virgos. What do we got for the Virgos? Virgos. What's going on with the Virgos? Let's see. Virgos. Virgos. Long shuffle here, Virgo. What's going on? All right. What's going on, Virgos? You pulled the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and you pulled the High Priestess. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this Ten of Pentacles came out in your most recent read that I did for you. I feel like there could be a lot going on with family at this time, or you maybe find yourself being more community oriented Let's see. Your advice is the Ace of Pentacles. Let's pull your oracle cards. You pull the Sun, it says source. You pull this heart chakra card, it says play. And you pull this Sea with your heart. The time is now to hear the messages. You pulled the Ten of Cups in your current energy, which does deal with like happiness and an overflow of happiness, or just joy or being content like where you're at right now in the world. Now I know that may not be the case for all of you, so this card can come out to remind you like to enjoy the things, to play, to have fun, because I feel like there's things around you that you can connect to here that can be like very uplifting or bring in more joy or bring in more happiness. But it's about allowing yourself to play, right, with the heart chakra card. And it's interesting too, because, you know, this Ten of Pentacles being in the challenge and the Ace of Pentacles being the advice, I always say the Ten of Pentacles is like your heaven on earth. It's the goals that you have 5 years from now, 10 years from now, the ideal future in which you want to create for yourself. I also say this card's like legacy as well. It's like something that you're trying to build. Ten of Pentacles can point to business as well. So some of you have your own businesses and maybe you're wanting to take your business to the next level, or you're wanting to bring in more play in regards to your business, or bring in more fun. Basically, it's like you want to keep building the value here of what it is that you're doing. And the Ace of Pentacles, as the advice, is saying like, well, plant the seed, right? Ace of Pentacles is like, what do you want to create? Like, what do you want to create here? You did pull the High Priestess in the future position. Some of you could definitely be intuitive psychics, clairvoyants, or mediums here I'm picking up. I know that's not all of you, but I think also with the High Priestess, there's something that you're receiving here. Like the High Priestess deals with being receptive, the ability to be able to receive. And it's also like the womb. It represents like the metaphorical womb, like the gestation of the womb, right? So like a seed being planted, like think about it, like, you know, what like birth is created through the womb, right? New things are created through the womb. So metaphorically, the Ace of Pentacles is like planting the seed, like something here that you could be wanting to do or wanting to create. Is like the High Priestess is saying, okay, well, set the intention and then allow it to gestate, if I said that right. Because pretty soon it's like it will become real, like it will manifest in your material reality here. Also, High Priestess can deal with like attraction, law of attraction here. So I feel like the law of attraction, the universe is wanting you to be aware of the law of attraction at this time, about you attracting your desires. So it's about staying in an energetic frequency or vibration here with the High Priestess that will allow you to continuously attract the happiness here that you want in your life. Because even with the Sun card right above it, this is, you know, the Sun is like the Sun in tarot. It deals with happiness. But also the Sun deals with like our being. So there's a big emphasis on like your being at this time. And what I mean by that, it's like your energy, right? Like if you're by staying in a positive Ten of Cups type of energy, you know, it's going to help you manifest faster here what it is that you're wanting to create. But if you're like in a negative energy, or maybe like in a very pessimistic energy, the universe is just wanting you to take note of that. Because even with the play card that's right beside it, like this is when like this can be a reminder that we're taking things too serious, which I'm not saying that is what you're doing, but it could be, right? Like, I mean, we're all human. Sometimes we're just in a bad mood. But I think whatever it is that your heart wants, see with your heart, the time is now to hear the messages. It's like whatever it is that you're desiring at this time, the Ace of Pentacles is like setting the seed, right? Or planting the seed here. And then allowing for that gestation process to happen with the High Priestess, which I see that happening here. But I want to clarify this High Priestess, the Queen of Cups here. Yeah, this is definitely about being like receiving, being receptive. Interesting. I would definitely listen to your intuition here as well and like follow where it's leading you, especially with the new things you want to create, because I feel like it'll make you happy here. Even just getting started with that process, like you're connecting to your being, which is going to make you feel fulfilled and more whole. But it's coming together. Temperance at the bottom of the deck, right? It's coming together. It's a process of alchemy, right? Some of you could be really learning about psychology at this time, or you could be really learning about, I'm hearing like Jungian or like stuff like that, or I'm picking up here. Also, I want to say there's a lot coming out in this read, Virgo. The High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, is accessing your inner world. What do you desire? What do you want to create? And connecting to those visions. kind of want to pull one more card, Virgo. I guess you're spoiled right now. You have the Devil card here. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense here. Also, I kind of see too, Ten of Pentacles being in the challenge. You know, Ten of Pentacles can deal with like the home and your foundation, money and stability, right? And so like, you know, if there's newer things and newer ways in which you want to go about creating more resources or creating more prosperity, really connect to something that's like in alignment that will make you happy here and that will be good for everybody. But that Devil card is like, you know, High Priestess, Queen of Cups is about being fluid, being flexible. The Devil card could be rigidness. So allow yourself to be fluid and flexible. Because that's what's going to really help you like attract and manifest what you're trying to manifest here. But I do see you being like emotionally starting to feel fulfilled or more fulfilled. And if you're already fulfilled, I think you're staying in that vibration. But I do feel like there is some things that need to be adjusted or something like that. Okay, let's do Libras. All right, Libras. What do we got for Libras here? Libras. All right, last shuffle, here we go. The Libras. All right, here we go. The Wheel of Fortune, all right. The Seven of Wands, the challenge, and you pull the Page of Swords in the future position. What is your advice here? King of Pentacles. All right. You pulled this 11th house community, okay? You pulled this rebirth card, and you pulled this time to move on, flow with the river, see where it takes you. Very interesting that this card is right below, or is right above the Wheel of Fortune, because the universe, okay, well, here we go. The universe is like trying to take you in a newer direction with things. The one thing that can get in the way with like a Wheel of Fortune archetype is like when we're kind of clinging too rigidly to like one way, or like kind of wanting to go back to the past, or resisting change. I feel like there's good changes here. A lot of you are in the midst of change at this time. It's like you're kind of feeling this new cycle that is happening here, especially with this rebirth card. So you may be finding yourself entering into like a rebirth period, or like going through a deeper sense of metamorphosis here. And it could be around your community as well with this 11th house community card. Or there could be things coming up separately that are going to be important in regards to community. You have the Seven of Wands here in the challenge, and the Seven of Wands is like being bold, being courageous, like, and having conviction, and like being your own authority and taking the lead. I really feel like the universe is like wanting you to embrace change, like, and to allow yourself to be flexible, kind of like Virgo. Some of you may have Virgo in your chart. The King of Pentacles being the advice. The King of Pentacles is about becoming your own, like you mastering your own material reality, right? So that deals with work, career, that deals with everything, right? Like in material life, in the material world, right? Resources. And so I see some of you kind of on the up here as well in regards to your career or in regards to work. I think you're striving to the top, right? Seven of Wands is like you're pushing yourself and really wanting to, you know, go beyond your own limitations and like take things to greater heights here. I see some communication as well that you're getting in the future, or some type of insight here or revelation. And I'm gonna clarify this. In a way, it's kind of like it's the winds of change that are happening. but they're good changes. It's more so of a rebirth type of energy here with this rebirth card. But I definitely feel like the universe is like wanting you to flow with the river of life and see where it's taking you. Right, and like I said, the Wheel of Fortune can be like resistance to change, or maybe fearing change, or it doesn't even have to necessarily be fear, just wondering like what's next. Right, I think you're getting your answer here of like what's next or what you should do next with this Page of Swords. Let's clarify this Page of Swords. You pulled the Magician card here. I'm gonna pull one more on this. Death card. Well, there is the metamorphosis and the transformation, right? And a process of alchemy that's happening as well, right? Turning lead into gold and capitalizing on opportunities that you could have at this time with the Wheel of Fortune. Because the Magician's like that call to action. And so I see you coming across something here and you're like, okay, I'm going to take this and see what I can do with it. Page of Swords, the Magician. I think this Death card energy is already something you've been going through, which is hence why the Wheel of Fortune is here. I think the worst is over. It's like now you're kind of stepping into the rebirth side of the Death card rather than the breakdown of everything. Clarify this King of Pentacles for Libra. 4 swords here. I also feel like the universe is kind of wanting you to focus on your stability, right? King of Pentacles, 4 swords. And also having like balance too. Balance, right? 4 swords is a Libra energy, so it does deal with balance. It's Jupiter in Libra. So there could be some balance that needs to happen, right? And with the King of Pentacles, maybe the balance is, it can be, it's different for everybody, right? Maybe you've been working too hard and maybe you need some more personal time, right? Or attend to your personal life more. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you've kind of been having too much personal time, or maybe having too much fun, or maybe not doing as much as you should, right? And kind of just, doing whatever. But like there's things that are calling forth for your attention, like when it comes to like career and work and making sure that you're staying on top of those things. But I do feel like there is some type of revelation or communication here that you're getting, and it's like you're acting on something here. I wish I can see what it is, but I don't think it's like that dramatic. I just think it's something that's like, it's something, some type of insight or something that you've been needing here, right? Because the 4 swords is actually waiting for communication or waiting for some type of revelation as well. So if you're waiting for something in regards to work or career, or you're waiting for some type of communication, I do see you getting it here. I want to say this as well. Some of you, there's something about following up. So if some of you need to go to a follow-up, or some of you need to follow up with something, I would definitely do it and not wait anymore with that Magician, Page of Swords. So that's what I got for you, Libra. I feel like you're in the midst of positive changes and transitions here with the Rebirth card and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like the direction of things are moving in a better direction. All right, let's do Scorpios. Scorpio. Yeah, some of the pretty much a lot of the notifications didn't go out, so I don't know. But that's how it is, right? You only get 3 notifications in 24 hours, and I've already used them. So it hasn't even been 24 hours since I've last posted or gone live. All right, let's do Scorpios. Actually, that's wrong deck. Scorpions. All right, Scorpio. Oh, you pulled your own card, Death card. You got the Queen of Pentacles in the challenge, and you have the Lovers in the future. Well, look at that, Scorpio. I don't feel like this Death card is like some type of breakdown or anything like that. Although Scorpio, you're always going through like deeper transformations. So you could be noticing yourself, or have been noticing lately, that you kind of are going through a deeper transformation. But I don't think this one's bad. I think if anything, this is actually a more positive one. But some of you, this could have been a rough transformation. But I think you're coming out on the other side, though, with this Lovers. Lovers does point to like union. When we go through a death card, it can feel like we're separate from everything, right? And we can be feeling like a lack and a void, or feeling confused and lost. The Lovers is like being found. Also, when it comes to love, there's something coming up in regards to love with you in a partnership or a relationship here that is creating a deeper bond here. But I think this death card for the most part is you, Scorpio. It's like you're coming out here in a strong position. The Queen of Pentacles is in the challenge. So let's see what the advice is. Got 2 cards, Queen of Wands, 6 of Cups here. I kind of want to say this, you know, what I'm picking up on intuitively. You know, Queen of Pentacles it's about co-creation and it's about creating, right? And when we talk about Pentacles, it is about like money, resources, values, things with our career, projects. And it could also be in regards to our own stability as well. I kind of feel like the universe is like, whatever it is that you want to create. Like Queen of Wands is about, it's the flowing fire of beauty. It's like allowing yourself to create the things that you want to create, right? 6 of Cups. And giving yourself the permission, 6 of Cups, to allow yourself to come from a heart space when it comes to creation. And I want to say this too, you know, that the Queen of Pentacles in the challenge with that Queen of Wands being here in the Lovers, like I am picking up like a heart chakra thing to where, because the heart chakra is more than just love and attracting love. It's also like you receiving and being able to receive abundance. And like if that's imbalanced, we can feel like, damn, I'm not receiving what it is that I desire, right? Or I feel cut off and a lack of connection. The Queen of Wands, 6 of Cups is saying like to connect if you've been finding yourself isolated or disconnecting. But also the Queen of Wands, 6 of Cups is like connecting to the things that you actually enjoy and the things that you actually love, right? And allowing yourself to just be yourself and do what it is that you want to do. Especially if it's in regards to anything you want to create, like doing it from a more authentic place, doing it from your own, with your own sense of creativity here. You did pull the Lovers though in the future, so there's definitely something coming up in regards to love. But when it comes to yourself here, I see you, the Lovers can talk about like life purpose, feeling like you're on your path, feeling like you're on your purpose. And I see you coming into alignment with that more. But I'm not going to cut it, or I'm not going to, sugarcoat it. I think the Queen of Pentacles is like you're definitely looking for or having challenges or dealing with blockages in regards to like creating and connecting to those things. Let's see here. You did pull this Mars card. It says motion. You pulled this family card. And you said fill and release. This card says fill and release. Release all you've accumulated on this journey. Well, that's the death energy, right? That's the death card energy. Like having to like let go of like whatever has ended in your life, or even letting go of like the past, right? Whether it's experiences or, experiences or just things of the past. And also don't forget about support too, right? With that family card, it's like relying on your supporters. And there could be things coming up with family, like not to disconnect from family, like but to connect with family more. It's a separate message coming through. You did pull this Mars card. It says motion, which Mars deals with the solar plexus, right? Or can point to the solar plexus. And the Queen of Wands is very solar plexus, all the yellow. This is about allowing yourself to express your individuality, especially when it comes to the things you want to create, and not, and doing things that actually you enjoy and that make you happy, because that's what's going to bring you into alignment and make you feel like that wholeness rather than like separation or like a lack or a void of things. But even when it comes to love, this is about being able to receive love. Right? Death card energy, fill and release. Maybe there's been some things that have kind of made you distrustful, right? 6 of Cups is a card of trusting. I ain't trying to call you out, Scorpio. You want the truth. Scorpios want the truth. That's the truth. Pull the Knight of Swords. Could be some quick communication coming your way as well with the Knight of Swords. But also, too, I think you're getting very clear with your intentions. and you're setting forth in motion with your intentions, and you're not wasting any more time, right? And you're really pursuing the things that you ideally see for yourself and want for yourself with the lovers. You know, with the Leo energy, Venus now being in Leo, Mercury in Leo, we'll have the sun come into Leo. You know, with all the Cancer energy that we had, yeah, it brought us back to the roots, the foundation, our personal lives, our home life, our stability. That's like the Queen of Pentacles. But now with the shift of energy, with Mercury and Venus now being in Leo, sun's coming into Leo, this is like, how can you bring the fun and the play back into your life with all things? Also, your gifts, Six of Cups, Queen of Wands, your natural abilities, your talents. Some of you, like, you know, well, we all have them, but this is about allowing them to shine, like letting them come through and sharing them with others, the lovers, or connecting to people, right? Or just showing up and being in your truth, the lovers and the Knight of Swords. Because I see you coming back into like this sense of wholeness after maybe dealing with a transformational period that you were dealing with the Death card. So I think this is the rebirth. This is like you're kind of done with the transformation. You're kind of coming out new here, or you're doing the last bit of integration now. But now it's like time to, like, you know, take what you've integrated and do what it is that you want to do. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Let's go to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What's going on with the Sages? Let's take a look here. Pulled the Eight of Wands, the Six of Cups, and you pulled the Nine of Wands here. All right. You have the Queen of Cups here. Let's pull your Oracle cards. You pulled this square, semi-square quincunx card. You pulled this Truth card, which is the throat chakra. And you pulled this Trust What You Need Is There. With love, all can be accomplished here. Or all can be accomplished. Interesting, because the Six of Cups is about love, right? It is about harmony and simplicity and trust and the ability to be able to receive. You know, this Eight of Wands being in your current energy, kind of, you know, I see you very much in your Sag energy, right? This card is very Sagittarius. It's Mercury in Sagittarius. I think, like, the things that you're thinking about at this time and that you're connecting to is like you really want to like push things forward here. This is very Sag energy. It's like, you know, I see you very much in your Sag energy, to where it's like you're really like just wanting to like go on the adventure, or to like move in the direction of like what's calling you. But there is something here like about, because even with this semi-square quincunx card, it says tension, and you have the Nine of Wands here. Like the Nine of Wands, that is the tension, right? The square, semi-square quincunx in astrology. Feeling an uneasiness here. And I feel like the universe is wanting you to trust the process, because I'm seeing you already get underway with the process and like feeling excited about things. And even if you're not excited about things, the Eight of Wands is saying, well, what is it that makes you excited, right? Like, what is it that kind of sparks ambition in you? right? And that kind of pushes you into your self-expression. The universe is like wanting you to do those things. If you're already doing them, I see you doing them. But it's almost like there could be something about trust. I'm just going to keep 100% real. It says, trust what you need is there. With love, all can be accomplished. And the Queen of Cups is about being able to receive what the Six of Cups, like love and joy, and being open to newer experiences. So anything that you're wanting at this time, or wanting to pursue, or wanting to, any type of adventure here that is in alignment with your truth, the universe is like wanting you to do it. That Nine of Wands, though, being in the future, it's like I kind of do see like an energy here to where it could feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it's like I feel like the universe is like wanting you to trust the process here. And also Six of Cups is like, like understanding, like things will go better than you expect. Let's clarify this Nine of Wands. Six of Pentacles, yeah. Trust what you need is there. With love, all can be accomplished. Six of Pentacles is like what's on the other side, right? Believing and trusting that you'll get what it is that you want. Six of Pentacles. But first you have to be like open and receptive fully to these things, right? And to also be vulnerable as well. Kind of feel like I'm picking on you, Sag, but I'm not. I'm just seeing like, this is just what we all go through. But it's like believing and trusting like what it is that you need is there, and like you'll be able to accomplish what it is that you want. There's some tension here, and I'm going to pull one more card with this tension card. Third house, communication. Don't be afraid to communicate your truth as well with this truth card, right? It's important to stay in alignment with what your truth is. Because sometimes Nine of Wands is like maybe you're fearing like the opinions of others, or maybe you're dealing with the projections of others. But that's not your problem at the end of the day. It's like doing what it is that you want to do. And I'm also kind of hearing like imposter syndrome here, Sagittarius. Some of you, like, there's something new that you want to do, or there's something that you want to get underway with or try, but imposter syndrome could be setting in to where like maybe you feel because it's new, like maybe people are going to judge you, or because you're not something fully, or something fully hasn't happened, like you could be feeling like, well, am I fake? But no, you're only fake if you're doing things for fake reasons. But if you're doing things in alignment with your truth, it's your truth. So it's about following your truth. And I see here as well, like if something is initially uncomfortable with whatever it is that you're doing, it's like the more you do it, the more comfortable you become here. And the more you grow into it. And this card does say, like, with love, all can be accomplished. So as long as you're coming from a place of love right here, and you're coming from a space of love, with that third house, quincunx, or with the square tension card, that's the best you can do, right? Everything else is, you're not doing anything bad, right? So. But I do see you getting what it is that you want. But in a way, I feel like the universe is like wanting you to enjoy it fully. For some reason, it's kind of like maybe you're doubting things or second guessing things, but don't. Kind of picking up as well, Sag, that there could be something that you're starting or beginning, or something newish, and maybe you don't get the exact results that you wanted, so you could be feeling like, oh, maybe I'm not good enough. But that's not true. I think it's like a process that needs to happen. All right. I appreciate that. Chu Nang Lo. Sagittarius hit a jackpot soon. All right, super chat questions I will I will answer at the end of the video. But let's go ahead and go to Capricorn. Oh, Capricorns. You can send your super chat questions now, right? It'll still be there, and I'll answer it at the end. All right, here. What's going on with Capricorns? Also, Capricorn, I will be uploading your video today. It'll probably be around 8 p.m. Central Time. I'll be doing Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. All right. Capricorns. You pulled the Ace of Wands, the Justice card, and the Three of Cups here. Setting things forth in motion. What is your advice? Five of Pentacles. Okay. You pulled this Transits card. It says Climate. You pulled this Divine Wisdom. And you pull this Life is an expression of you. Life is more than existing. And this is very connected to the Ace of Wands. It's like allowing that spontaneous expression to come through. Right? So, and I think at this time, Ace of Wands, some of you could be feeling inspired or motivated, or you're trying to find something that inspires you or motivates you, or like gives you that spark to begin things. But whenever you get that, right, Ace of Wands, whenever you get that intuitive response, or you get that spontaneous creative urge, the universe is saying like to act on it here. Because I kind of see with the advice being the Five of Pentacles, a lot of you are like really wanting to like improve the value here of whatever it is that you're doing, right? It could be improving the value of your education. It could be improving the value of your business. It could be improving the value of your bank account and the value of your home, right? Or your relationships, right? Three of Cups, though, in the future position does point to joyful things happening, right? And you being able to celebrate them. So I do think there's something coming up here that you'll be celebrating, or that'll be very joyful. Could even be an event, or it could be part of a community for some of you. But I just see you feeling like connected and feeling whole emotionally, and like there's something to celebrate and enjoy here. The Justice card is in the challenge. And I think you're very intelligent. A lot of you, again, some of you may have Virgo placements, because Virgo had an energy about the law of attraction. But this isn't necessarily about the law of attraction, although the law of attraction is always at play. The Justice card is like the ripple effect of our actions and our energy and of our intentions, right? It sets forth into motion things that we can't see, but then later come back to us, and we're like, oh, okay, I see, like, right? Oh, I see, because it's like the Justice card is like for every action has a reaction, right? Choices have consequences, right? And so it represents the law of balance, the cosmic scales of balance. So, and with this Divine Wisdom card, it's like I feel like a lot of you already have the intelligence, or you have the understanding. It's like taking your knowledge, right, and using it. Because fire can point to knowledge, right, and the wands deal with fire. So fire can point to knowledge. Fire deals with morality. So it's like taking what it is that you know, and like letting what it is that who you are, what it is that you learned, like become a part of your self-expression, like become a part of who you are, right? And the Five of Pentacles as the advice, I'm not gonna lie, maybe some of you, there could be struggles going on at this time. You did pull this Transits card. It says Climate, which talks about divine timing. Right now, like, things could be kind of hard. I mean, this is the second full moon in Capricorn that we're having, right, on the 21st. I believe it's the 21st. It'll be the second full moon in your sign. So yeah, there's a lot coming up for you, Capricorn, and that has been coming up, like things that you've had to release and let go of. But whatever it is you're letting go of, right? Five of Pentacles, like letting go of something. It's like, understand the divine, with this Divine Wisdom card, it's setting you up for something actually a lot better here. And I think whatever this is actually going to be able to allow you to be able to enjoy things emotionally, enjoy things more emotionally, right? And to feel more rooted, especially when it comes to your relationships, right? Because the sun being in Cancer with 2 full moons in your first. So you could be building relationships at this time as well, Capricorn. And that's the Three of Cups, right? Finding like solid, secure relationships, people that you can rely upon, people that support you, and like being more involved, like when it comes to your relationships. This could even be in regards to love, Three of Cups, right? Maybe you're personally changing, and there's also relationships being created and built. That's almost like kind of like a newer you is coming through, and how you show up to your relationships and stuff like that. Let's clarify this 3 of Cups, Capricorn. Queen of Cups, yeah. I see you having very supportive relationships in the future. You could already have that now, but I see you being able to cherish them and feel connected to them. And there could be something coming up that's fun, or something that's very enjoyable. Right? This could be like hanging out. This could be like being a part of a community or group, get together. But it's going to be a very, supportive energy. But whatever it is that you're letting go of, allow for the new spontaneous things to happen, Ace of Wands, because that's going to bring you this 3 of Cups energy. The Justice card is whatever is being let go of, expect something new to come in, right? The cosmic scales of balance. All right, so we're going to go to Aquarius. If you're wondering how much the super chat question is, I have it pinned. Let me see if I pinned it. Oops. I'm pretty sure I did, though. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't even post it, my bad. Oh, shit. I'm a post it now. Sorry. So it's in the comments and live chat. It's at the top. If you click that link, it'll show you like the purchase for different amounts, give you more cards, but also to read the super chat rules as well. So let's go to Aquarius. All right. Oops. All right. Aquarius. Oh, Aquarius. What's going on with the Aquarians? Chilling in your UFO, huh, Aquarius? So funny, I get comments that are like, people are like, no, my UFO broke down, it's at the shop. Oh, shit. Stuck on Earth, huh? All right. Aquarius, 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and you pulled the Page of Wands here. What's your advice? The Emperor. All right, see some of y'all working extremely hard, or working hard. 8 of Pentacles is like doing your day-to-day jobs, right? 8 of Pentacles is like, if you didn't have to do it, you wouldn't do it. It's very 6th house. If you didn't have to do it, you wouldn't want to do it, or you wouldn't do it, but you have to do it in order for the development of things to keep progressing, for things to become refined, become better, for things to develop. And that's what I see you doing here, like especially when it comes to like work and things that you need to work on. And that 10 of Wands being in the challenge, you could be there could be like a lot of responsibility here that you're taking on. And I don't really feel like you could be struggling with this thing. Some of you could be struggling with the responsibility, but I feel like with this Emperor being the advice, it's almost like the universe is telling you like to embrace the responsibility that comes with what it is that you're working on. Because, like for instance, like the 8 of Pentacles could be like it's a project that you started. Right? Let's just say you're editing a video. Right? This is a good example. Let's just say you film the videos, but there's like a whole editing process that has to happen. Well, like, you know that, right? You're like, okay, well, I'm gonna shoot this video, but I'd also know that in order for it to be successful, you know, I'm gonna have to take on the responsibility of like editing it all or putting it all together, right? That's like a 10 of Wands type of energy. It's like the burden of responsibility that you take on in regards to things that you're doing. So the Emperor as the advice is like just saying like to be disciplined, right? Like to hold yourself accountable and just understand that like you have it in the bank here. All you have to do is just like execute. And pretty soon with that Page of Wands, it's like you're putting something out. I'm seeing like some of you put something out, Page of Wands, or taking action on something, or like something is like ready here and you're taking the initiative. There could be something fun coming up here as well in your future with the Page of Wands, like some type of adventure. Or it could be like some of y'all doing like a hobby or like a something fun. Let's see. You pulled the 7th house relationships card, so maybe this is love. Could be a fire sign in the future, Aries, Leo, Sag. maybe just going on a date, maybe just going out, maybe just meeting someone here in the future as well. So I see that. Let's see. You have this flexibility card that says, or it's the sacral chakra. And you pulled this, trust in your new path, all will work out for you. Yeah, especially if you've been working hard. I feel like this is like confirmation. Like to trust in your new path, like, you know, all the work that you're doing is going to work out for you. Just like hold yourself accountable and like keep taking the lead here with the Emperor, and stay disciplined. So, and I feel like this Page of Wands, let's clarify it. The Hangman, yeah, it's like you getting unstuck. So, not to say like you're super stuck or anything, but there's something spontaneous happening. Even with the flexibility card here, it's the sacral chakra. And this is about kind of like allowing for those creative urges to, like, you know, like if you're inspired to create something, or if you're inspired to do something different, or like something comes your way and you're like, this, like, you know, this is kind of fun, or like, I'm into this. Go for it, right? Page of Wands, like, allow yourself to be spontaneous. Because the Hangman is like Neptune, so it is kind of about being like flexible and being mutable. But I do see here as well, anything that you've kind of been waiting for in regards to the green light, or maybe you're preparing things to get ready to, you know, give your own self the green light. I do see that happening here. Seeing some of y'all do like yoga or something with this card. Or it could be like working out or exercise, Page of Wands. Page of Wands can also be like DJing to a music. Like, I don't know, this is a lot. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, Aquarius. Give me one additional message for Aquarius. Pull the Ten of Pentacles here. Could be something coming up with the family too, but Eight of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, you're just with the Ten of Wands, it's like the work that you're doing to build like a legacy, right, or to accomplish like long-term goals. Things are definitely happening here. So that's why this card came out, trust in your path, right? Like all's going to work out for you. Like, just stick to what you're doing. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. Let's go to Pisces. Pisces. All right, Pisces. What's going on with the fish gang? You're welcome, Reese. Oh, let me change the sign. My bad. Hold on. People are like, change the sign. Got it. Eight of Cups. You pulled the Three of Wands, and you pulled the Queen of Wands. I think a lot of you at this time are trying to gain a deeper sense of awareness about your direction with things at this time. Because the Three of Wands being in the challenge is like you have self-determination. It's like you want to take the bold action forward here and like get started with what it is that you want to pursue, but it is in the challenge, and the Eight of Cups is here in the current energy. And the Eight of Cups is learning, like, it's like having to gain a deeper sense of awareness about your direction. Like the Eight of Cups is kind of like the wanderer, right? It is a Pisces energy, right? But I'm not saying you're a wanderer, Pisces, even though, you know, Pisces can wander, but yeah, like Pisces it does deal with like your dreams. It can deal with like idealism. But it's more than that. Like Pisces is about like the deepening of knowledge, the deepening of awareness, that throughout our whole journey in life, like we can always become more and more aware. And we have to remember that Pisces as well, one of its planets is Jupiter, and Jupiter deals with knowledge. And Pisces, that creates an inconclusiveness of knowledge that can be gained forever and forever and forever. There's always something more and more to become aware of. So my point is with this Eight of Cups is like you're becoming aware here of like your journey and like your quest and where it is that you're trying to go. Yes, you could be feeling like you haven't arrived yet, but I do feel like with the Queen of Wands in the future, it's like you're allowing yourself to flow, right? And connect to the beauty of life, right? And allowing for yourself to do what it is that you enjoy while you're in this process of like really receiving your desires and kind of getting to where it is that you want to go. What is your advice? The Page of Cups here. You pulled this Juno card, it says partnership. You pulled this relationships card, and you pulled this, remember, love is the key. Love what you have in your life right now. It's interesting. The flow, Pisces. It's interesting that I'd say, or remind you to connect with the flow. It's not that you're not in the flow, but I think with this Page of Cups, it's like creative inspiration that flows through you, and it's like allowing yourself to be flexible and flow with what inspires you, right? To connect to that stream of magic, you know, Pisces, because that's what's gonna like guide you here, like is allowing yourself to kind of be spontaneous. Also, Three of Wands, like waiting for you to receive your ships or waiting on something. So some of you, it's like maybe you're doing your own thing while you're waiting on something. If that's the case, I feel like you will get what it is that you're waiting on with the Page of Cups. Just taking some time. You'll be happy with the Queen of Wands. I see that. Could be communication as well, or something in regards to that nature. But I see also as well, like maybe you're kind of waiting for the intuitive response to happen, right? Because Eight of Cups is like, okay, I need to be... I kind of need to see like what my intuition tells me, where to go, what to do. So it's like allowing for that to happen, Page of Cups. It'll happen. Whenever it happens, though, it's like catching the wave. But when you catch the wave, you're surfing the wave, Queen of Wands. Right? Which will make you happy, right? Queen of Wands. But also I see here as well, like Queen of Wands like deals with like self-expression. I feel like it's also Leo. Now, I think King of Wands is Leo too, but all the fire signs can be Leo. But I think though it's like Leo, right? It deals with being your own confident authority, self-expression, joy, happiness. You did pull the Juno partnership, relationships, a romance, right? You know, so there could be some good things happening here and romantically in your life or with relationships. I'm also seeing you want to connect to others and empower others here, Pisces. So it's like taking like your skills and your talents and your abilities here and sharing them, Page of Cups. And I see that bringing like a lot of fulfillment. Pull you one more card, Pisces, and then we're going to jump into super chat questions. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is like analysis paralysis. It's like when we can overanalyze things rather than just allow for things to spontaneously happen, right? So the universe is like wanting you to bring in more spontaneity and allow yourself to be spontaneous, especially with anything that you're wanting to like self-express, right? Let's just say you're creative and you paint. It's like, oh, this painting, oh, I got an idea, right? Let me go paint, right? Or if you're like, if you make videos or something like that, it's like, okay, whatever like intuitively comes up, whatever that is, like, and you feel moved by it, it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this. And just allowing yourself to express and just act on it, right? Rather than like overanalyzing it. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the super chat questions. Thank you all for being here. If you're tuning out, if you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button for me. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. The readings are still on sale, by the way, too. But otherwise than that, we're gonna go ahead and jump in to the super chats. And I just want to double check something really quick. All right, let's go. First, I have to answer questions from people that sent their super chat in the last video and I missed. So let me do that. Okay. It was Justine first, and then it was you, Sherry. All right, so Justine, let me answer this real quick. Overall family / relationship direction. I'm married with spouse at a distance, Leo sun, Scorpio moon, and energy is funky right now. Question, blending family and security. Justine, okay. All right, what, can you give me guidance for Justine at this time? All right, Justine, let me see. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Can you tell me for Justine in regards to let's see. Say I'm married with a spouse. Yeah, there could definitely be some tension and things that need to be resolved at this time. I mean, 5 of Cups is in the challenge position, so there could be like disappointments, but it's like you're not giving up, right? 5 of Wands is like you're committed to the process and resolving what needs to be resolved. That 9 of Swords being in the future and like the future and the advice for you here, Justine. It's like so there's a lot to do with communication and making sure that you're being heard, right? And also listening to the other person, right? Because 5 of Wands could be clash of temperaments, right? Clash of personalities or disagreements, and then the 5 of Cups as a result creates like disappointments, right? Feelings being hurt or just feeling disappointed. The 9 of Swords is telling you not to stress out about it too much here. It's like, yes, there's probably some things that are worrying you here, or there's some things that you're just trying to resolve and you would like to resolve them fast. I do feel like they will be resolved over time. The 9 of Swords, though, is like making sure that you're not allowing yourself to get like overwhelmed by everything. The 9 of Swords is about communicating your truth, staying in alignment with your truth, and also like bringing in a new intention in regards to like connection. Right, when it comes to your family and security, it's like setting an intention of like what you want and what you expect and like what you want to create moving forward, and getting people on the same page with that. It's like trying to find the agreement here with things is going to be key. But the 9 of Swords, it is the card of the never-ending nightmare. And I'm not saying you're going to be going to a never-ending nightmare, but it can feel like that. It can feel like, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to resolve or figure this out, or how am I going to figure this out? And you ruminated about it late at night. 9 of Swords also is like saying like to focus on one thing at a time. It's like if you allow yourself to become too dispersed, or allow your mind to become too dispersed with trying to solve everything at one time, it's just going to create nothing. Like it's just going to create anxiety. So it's just about focusing on like one thing at a time, one problem at a time. But not focusing on problem, but focusing on the solution for them, and communicating that, and communicating what's in your truth and what it is that you want and what it is that you want to do, right? Because then you'll get the feedback from others, you'll get the feedback from others, and then you can see what their truth is, and then from there, 2 truths can be combined. It's just about finding coming to an agreement. But if things aren't resolving itself super fast, it's like give it time. Like eventually the 5 of Wands energy does dissipate. The tension does dissipate, right? So that's also what's coming through here. One sec, y'all. But whatever needs to be done, like has to be done, right? So like whatever solutions need to happen, like this is about, rather than waiting, this is about like really figuring out those solutions. And don't be afraid of conflict, right? Not saying to fight. That's not what I'm saying. But like, you know, by expressing your truth, there may be a disagreement, but don't be afraid of that, because I think you can work and resolve things. Okay. All right, Sherry. Sherry, you said here, anything I need to know. And you say also here, I'm an Aries, if that helps. So let's take a look. All right, King of Swords came out. The Ace of Wands here. I think really what Spirit's wanting you to know at this time is to stay focused, right? King of Swords is about staying focused, staying disciplined, like having discipline of the mind. And anything that also as well that inspires you or motivates you, Ace of Wands, or kind of lights you up, like the universe is saying like to take action on it. And also if there's things that you need to take action on, like the universe is saying like not to wait anymore, like to take action on those things, like to start figuring those things out. King of Swords, Ace of Wands. But any plans that you have or that you've been sitting on, because I feel like you're very intelligent. King of Swords is someone who's very intelligent, has a very strong intellect, also has a very strong will too. It's like whatever it is that you know, or anything that you want to do, or any plans that you have, the Ace of Wands, King of Swords is like saying like now's the time to act on those things, right? And you said you're an Aries here, so the Ace of Wands is fire, relates to Aries because Aries is a fire sign. This is about self-determination, remaining self-determined, staying focused, right? Being brave, being courageous, and acting on like what you know, right? And taking action on things that you want to take action on, and not to hold yourself back. Also, there could be some things that you maybe need to communicate with others. I'm picking up, and this is just like just having those conversations, right? It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but it's just about having those conversations. So that could be that may not be in your energy right now, but that could be coming up. So that's what I got for you, Sherry. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get into the questions. Okay, so we have Nourish. If I mispronounce that, I apologize. Nourish, you say, any advice for me at this time? Thank you, awesome. Any advice for Nourish at this time, please? Nourish, any advice for Nourish at this time? All right, you pulled the Knight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and you pulled the Two of Cups here. All right, so you had a few different things coming out. Knight of Swords. For me to say fourth, I kind of feel like anything. So if there's anything with work and career, and it's dealing with others, Knight of Swords is saying like to be forthright. You don't have to be like brash or rude, right? But it's just about communicating clearly, right? Like communicating like what's on your mind, or communicating to others here like what you want to communicate, especially if it comes to like work or career or something of that nature here. King of Pentacles though, it's like keep focusing on your stability here, right? When it comes to money, resources, and finances, keep building the value here of the things that you've been doing. It's definitely not going like unnoticed. The Two of Cups as well can deal with like partnerships and relationships. So when it comes to partnerships and relationships, I'm not saying you're not connecting, but the universe is saying like, you know, to stay connected here. And if you're like seeking for opportunities here, I see with that Two of Cups, you could be getting an opportunity or meeting someone, or just getting your needs and desires met, right? Getting your needs and desires fulfilled here with the Two of Cups. But the Knight of Swords is an energy of like, it's quickness, it's fastness. I'm not saying to be like quick and fast, but it's like, you ever hear that saying, like, stay busy, right? And then people will be like, well, no, don't stay busy, stay productive. Well, it's both in this case. I think the universe is like wanting you to stay busy and stay productive here, but also to balance like your personal life and your career with work as well. And making sure also too, like, you're giving yourself the things that you need as well, right, for yourself. So balance is coming through too. So that's what I got for you. I keep thinking I'm pronouncing it wrong. Nourish. Okay, let's do and walk. You say here, Aquarius, Sun, Pisces, Moon, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node in Leo, or North Node. Okay, Leo rising. What is my standing? Wait. What is my standing in reading tarot? Wait, are you like referring to like, wait, can you clarify that? Just so it's more clear. You're welcome, Justine. Oh no, my thing is falling. Anne, are you still here? Can you clarify what your question is? Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna go to the next question. Kay talks. My partner has a stalker who randomly pops up trying to break us up with fake messages and profiles. Is she gonna stop and get her karma? Damn, I'm sorry about that. That's no fun. Let's see. Can you tell me about this situation? Definitely, let's see. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. K talks, 4 cups, and the moon card. Yeah, I think eventually they'll stop. I would just ignore them, right? Don't even feed it your attention. 4 cups, pay no attention to it, right? Now, obviously, if they're just being like absolutely ridiculous, then, you know, you may want to, you know, do something about that, you know. But I think here, yeah, this person's definitely jealous, envious, moon card, 4 cups. I would just ignore it. I think eventually they'll go away. But if they don't, then definitely do something about that. As far as her getting her karma, I don't know. I can't really see that with just 2 cards here. But Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that, yeah, this person's weird. Yeah, I think this person is jealous or envious. I would ignore this person. I wouldn't give this person any of your attention. If they keep doing it, then you should do something about that. I think eventually they'll go away. So, that's what I got for you, K Talks. Let's see here. Shelly Lynn, super chat. What is coming toward me? Let me see if, Anne, let me see if you responded. Let me see. Okay, let me answer Anne's question because okay. Anne, you say here, will I be successful? Will Anne be successful in regards to what she's doing? What can you tell me here? 5-card spread. Give me an overall energy, current challenge, future, and advice. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Let's see here. Overall energy pulled here is the 7 of Wands. You have the 10 of Wands here in your current energy. Well, I can definitely tell you're very committed to this. Been working really hard with 10 of Wands. Keep the positive belief up. You have the 3 of Swords and the challenge that wanted to come out. What is the future position here? King of Wands. Well, there you go. King of Wands is a successful energy. I think right now it's like you could be going through like a learning process at this time. Let me just see what your advice is. The 7 of Swords. Okay. You know, comparison. This is a big deal. 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords is, don't compare yourself to anybody. And you probably hear this a lot, like compare yourself to who you were yesterday. As long as you're continuously getting better, 10 of Wands, developing your craft, developing your skills, your knowledge, right? That's what you should be focusing on. And over time, that, yes, King of Wands in the future position is like, yes, you will get success here. And also the 7 of Wands being the overall energy. It's like defying the odds, right? And overcoming your limitations and your challenges. But also the 7 of Wands is like wanting you to stay, is to keep believing in what it is that you're doing, right? Continue to be your own confident authority, right? Take charge, take the initiative, keep pushing things with the 10 of Wands, right? I think you're learning a lot here, and it could be testing your belief here a little bit, but stick to the process and don't compare yourself to others. 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords. That is comparing yourself to other people. Yeah, you say definitely and comparing. Yeah, so don't compare yourself to other people, right? And I want to say this too. 7 of Swords is like eclecticism, like being eclectic. Try as many things as you can. I'm not sure like if you're like if this is something relatively new, like you just started. But don't be afraid to experiment as well, because 3 of Swords, like, yes, maybe you're feeling like some things didn't take off or some things aren't working, and you could be feeling like things are failing or things aren't, but a lot of that, like what you're thinking in regards to like failure is like, I feel like there's almost like some type of subconscious thing there, to where it's like there's something about comparison. It's like because maybe like you're not doing as well as like other people you see, you're feeling like you just want to give up, or like you're not feeling like you're good enough, or that you'll ever get there. You will get there with the King of Wands, but definitely don't compare yourself to other people. And also, like when it comes to your readings, like be you, right? 7 of Swords, like be with the 3 of Swords, King of Wands, 7 of Wands, like be you, right? And just don't compare yourself to other people. Because even when I started tarot, I was doing tarot for like 3 months, and I was getting like 40 views, 50 views. It may be longer than that, actually. Occasionally I'll get like 100 views, 200 views. But I stuck to the process, right? And really, at the time, like I was just doing it because like I enjoyed it and it was fun for me. And this is around like when COVID happened, and like, I was still like working a job, but then COVID happened. I had more time on my hands to like keep doing whatever it is, keep doing what I love to do, right? And what I was enjoying doing, and it took off. But you know, it's a process, right? Because I could have gave up after 2 months. I could have gave up and been like, you know what, fuck it. Yeah. But if you love like what you're doing, it's just like sticking to the process, you know. So, but the King of Wands being in the future position, yeah, this is success, being crowned with success, right? But you have to understand, you have to be far-seeing with the King of Wands. You'll be able to look back and understand like all the lessons and what you went through and why it was important. So that's what I got for you, Anne. Okay, Shelly. What is coming toward me in the immediate future? What is coming towards Shelly in the immediate future? I don't know why Gary Vee is coming through for some reason. I think this relates to Anne. I don't know if you know who Gary Vee is, but I would definitely check him out. He's just very positive, especially when it comes to like newer entrepreneurs and or just doing anything newer in general. Like, I would check him out. All right, Shelly. Oh, Shelly. All right, what's coming toward Shelly in the immediate future? You pull the Nine of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and you pull the Queen of Cups. There could be something that's a wish here. You do have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Something that you'll be satisfied with. It could be around work and career or your stability with this King of Pentacles. Queen of Cups here. I see you in a very content, satisfied energy here. Especially if you've been working hard. I feel like it's like, you know, King of Pentacles is the result of wealth or prosperity being created, right? And you becoming the master of your material reality. That's what I see. I see like I see you being satisfied here, and content, and being able to like receive your blessings and enjoy your blessings. So yeah, it could be around work and career, or you know, or resources, or just your life becoming more prosperous, or something becoming more prosperous. So that's what I got for you, Shelly. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to Joanna. Joanna says, how is it going? Be this the fourth. How's it going? Be this 4-day weekend retreat for me. Or how's it gonna go? Any advice? All right, let's take a look. Joanna, what can you tell me? King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. Be open-minded. Be open-minded. And enter into it with humility. Let go of expectations. Not because I'm saying like everything's going to be not what you totally expect, although that could be, but I think, you know, Seven of Swords, it's an Aquarius energy. And I also think you'll be meeting a lot of people here as well, because Aquarius is still with people, groups, communities. It's Moon in Aquarius. I would enter into it with humility and no expectations. I think it's going to be something very valuable with the King of Pentacles. Like, there's going to be value in this retreat, right? And I also want to say Seven of Swords, like just being open-minded here. I'm not sure like what's going to happen, right? Because I'm not getting that, but what I am getting, in a way, what I'm picking up on, I see there's connections here that you'll be making, or the potential for connections. Seven of Swords. Now, some of you may be saying, "Well, Seven of Swords is bad, right? It's the cheater, liar, thief card." Yeah, I mean it is, but like we're not doing kindergarten tarot, right? Like, and if I feel that and I see that, I'll say it. But the Seven of Swords is many other things. So I would enter into it with no expectations, right? Because I can't remember the book I was reading. I think it was called He. But it was a story about like these kids, right? They were like, they planned a fishing trip, and like they're like talking about it nonstop, and they're like idealizing it, and they're like, man, we're gonna like catch so many fish, and like this is gonna be so much fun. But by the time they got to the experience, it's almost like the life had been sucked out of it for some reason. So, and I don't know why that story's coming through, but it's like, in a way, it's like, I think you'll enjoy it. I think it'll be valuable. But also I would enter into it like with humility and an open mind and a lack of expectations, and just see how it goes. But I think overall, with the King of Pentacles being here, I think it'll be something valuable. Because King of Pentacles, Seven of Swords came in energy of like a ripoff. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be a ripoff or anything like that. I'm not even sure if it's free or not. But I don't think it's going to be like a ripoff. I think it's more of like it maybe not measuring up to your expectations. That's why the universe is like wanting you to go into it like with just an open mind and like let go of the expectations, because there is value to be taken from this from the event. So that's what I got for you. Thank you, very on point. I'm impressed. Well, thank you for the feedback. All right. Ram R. Austin, I recently withdrew from my summer class. Will that impact my chances of transferring to university in the fall of 2025? I have to take it again this fall. Okay, what can you tell me for Ram R? For my summer class, will that impact my chances of transferring? So recently withdrew from. Let's see. All right, what can you tell me for Ram? You pulled the Hermit, the Queen of Wands. Well, that Hermit is withdrawing, right? The Hermit kind of escapes from the world metaphorically and kind of goes his own way, right? Or has to go into an energy of solitude to do deeper reflection and deeper analysis with things. The Queen of Wands, obviously, being in the challenge, it's you know, you're wanting to be optimistic, but it's like you're also trying to be realistic. Future position, you did pull the King of Cups here. You know, I'm not getting it being, so you say here, I recently withdrew from my summer classes, or dropped your summer class. Will that impact my chances of transferring to university in the fall of 2025? I have to take it again this fall. I'm picking up, no, it won't. But don't let that allow you to coast, right? Because the Hermit, when he withdraws, like, he goes, like, he does what is necessary for himself to be able to learn, to be able to extrapolate wisdom, and to come to better understandings or deeper understandings of things. So I kind of feel like the universe is like, it's wanting you to stay on top of your game. The Hermit does deal with research and studying, right? So, you know, making sure that you're doing all that stuff. Queen of Wands being in the challenge, it's very interesting how the street's coming out, because the Queen of Wands deals with the summertime, right? And so that's in the challenge. So you withdrew from something that you were pursuing this summer, but you need time, right, for whatever reason. But that Hermit is saying, like, to make sure that you're still crossing your T's and dotting your I's. because I think if you show up and you do the work that's necessary with this Hermit, it's like I think things will go better than you expect with the King of Cups being here in the future position. So it's very interesting. King of Cups reminds me of it's a water sign, right? So it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Scorpio's in the represents the fall, right? So, and I think this is your energy and your temperament in the fall, King of Cups. I mean, I'm not picking up anything bad. So I think if anything, will it hurt your chances? No, but if you don't like stay on top of your game or keep your skills refined or keep your knowledge intact, then of course it would. But if you stay on top of things with the Hermit and you do what's necessary for yourself to prepare yourself, I feel like you'll be ready. I just want to reread this one more time. Will that impact my chances of transferring university into the fall? I think you will be able to. I think so. Yeah. If I had just looking at this card, I would say yes. So, like you being able to transfer. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Rom. You sent one more chat. You say, I'm feeling super sensitive lately. Please offer advice to move forward. Okay. Okay, the Hermit came out again. Isn't that interesting? And you pulled the Six of Swords. Yeah, you know, you say here, I'm feeling super sensitive lately. Okay, so the Hermit, very 12th house energy. People who have 12th house placements are sensitive. I'm not sure if you have 12th house placements. I'll look at your chart. But I have a 12th house moon. So sometimes I can absorb a lot of fucking energy. And some of the energies aren't even mine. Right? So the Hermit, that's why it deals with solitude. And that's why it also relates to the 12th house in astrology, which deals with like solitude, which can bring self-enlightenment. But if you don't give yourself the space and the time and the solitude that you need, it can lead to self-undoing, right? So definitely the advice here with the Hermit is like, if you need some personal you time and you need to withdraw from the world a little bit, allow yourself to do that, right? You can always re-enter later, right? You can always connect to things later, Six of Swords, right? You can always come back to the world later. And also the Hermit and the Six of Swords is like seeking out a guide or a mentor or someone who can help you with navigation and direction here, because the Hermit does point to guides or people that have wisdom and experience and that can help you out. So, you know, don't close yourself off to that as well. But the Hermit is about, you know, kind of needing some solitude, not isolation, but giving yourself more solitude and more personal time, more personal space, right? To really see like what are the things that are causing you to be sensitive, right? To clear your energy, right? But also understand and connect to your inner world more. And then you can re-enter the world later. Six of Swords, Mercury and Aquarius. Aquarius dealing with the world and communities and groups and the public and stuff like that. So even though Aquarius isn't necessarily the public, but if you're in a community or a group, you're in the public. You know what I'm saying? So that's the advice. All right. I'm gonna take super chat questions for a little bit longer. I hope that helped. Brom, wishing you the best. All right, AM super chat. Oh, why don't I? You say, what do I need to know currently about my move? What are the? Oh man, my dog just farted. Terrible. What do I need to know currently about my move? What are things I need to look out for in the upcoming months? Whew, Neo. God, he's letting them rip. Yeah, I named my dog Neo from the movie The Matrix. very Neo, even his chart. That's why I named him Neo. Let's see. All right, AM. What do I need to know currently about my move? What are things I need to look out for in the upcoming months? Let's see. Overall, overall energy is the Three of Wands. Your current energy, Nine of Swords. Challenge, Knight of Wands. Future position, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Ten of Pentacles does point to home and family, foundation and stability, a place of operation, firm basis. What is your advice? Hermit. Yeah, you know, Knight of Wands is. Well, I think things will go well. I don't think there's much to look out for. The only thing with the Knight of Wands is just having to be patient. Nine of Swords, there could be some the anticipation of things, right? Nine of Swords, Knight of Wands, the anticipation of knowing something's coming, right? Or knowing a move is happening. Three of Wands, like looking toward the future. It's like you're not to your destination yet, but things are getting closer. I don't think there's not much to really look out for. I mean, obviously, like, stay aware, but like, I think the Ten of Pentacles being in the future position, I feel like things will go smoother than you think. Ten of Pentacles, and I think you'll like the move and where you end up here. The Hermit is the advice. Any questions that you have, any things that you need to clarify or do deeper research on, I would just do them. Sometimes the Nine of Swords can be created, the never-ending nightmare, or just worry, stress, and anxiety. Like sometimes, because the Hermit represents research and just gaining a deeper sense of awareness and like seeking the answers, right? So sometimes it's like the questions that we have in our head that are causing anxiety. Like sometimes we don't want to think about them. We're like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to, you know, like. Instead, why don't you just look at them? Like, for instance, I don't know, like, let's just say, I can give you an example of, like, I don't know, maybe it's like the cost of something. You're like, I don't know what the cost is going to be. It's like, you know, maybe you're stressing about that. Well, like, do research on it. Like, you can see if you can find or figure out, like, what that would look like. You know what I mean? So that way you have an understanding, and then that way that anxiety and that stress and that fear can, like, dissipate rather than it just kind of be churning in the mind. I think things will go a lot more smoother than you expect. So, you know, trust in your path with the Hermit, but also Nine of Swords, whatever answers that you need or things that you're worried about, stressed about, if you can, right? If you can find those answers, right? Find them. But if you can't, you know, don't overstress yourself. Also, the Hermit's Virgo, right? So it's about while you're in this process of waiting, keep your mind. Virgo deals with having a practical intellect. So, you know, and that deals with like looking at the details of things, making sure that you're staying on top of the details of things, making sure that you're managing the little things. And if you do that, then I think things will be fine. So that's what I got for you. AM. All right, at 7 is when I will be ending this live stream. So there's about 10 minutes left. So whatever, if you're wanting to send a super chat question, make sure you do it now, and don't let it get cut off like the last people. All right, KJ, you say, hi Austin. My question is, when will I move? My question is, when will I move other place to live from my current living place? Will it be after August? Will it be after August this year or before it? On September, October? Okay, let's see. All right, let's see if I can get Let me double check something really here. Let's see something. One second. One sec. Okay. So I have to double check something. All right. KJ, what can you tell me for KJ? Okay. You pulled the Hangman, the Knight of Cups. Pulled the Three of Swords here. Okay. I hope I'm wrong, but this is what I'm going to say, and this is what I'm seeing. It's going to be a little bit longer than you expect. Three of Swords, Knight of Cups could be expectations that don't get fulfilled, and the Hangman is a waiting period or feeling stuck in suspension. However, the Three of Swords is Libra season, and it deals with, it's the it's the second decan of Libra season, which would be the beginning of October. So it could be the beginning of October right now, as far as this timeline goes, which would be, yeah, second decan of Libra would be about the beginning of October. But I think it's going to take a little bit longer. Some things may be delayed, or, you know, it may take a little bit longer than you expect. It could be sooner, but from what the cards are saying, I feel like it's going to be the beginning of October, around that time of October. So that's what I got for you, KJ. I hope that helped. You say Antonia Nicole. All right, let's see here. What can I look forward to in regards to love and career? Lots of changes happening and looking for confirmation. All right, let's take a look here, my friend. You have the Five of Wands, Knight of Wands, and you have the Hermit. Okay. When it comes to career and work, you may find a guide. Oh, you said you're a realtor, or you're a realtor. Well, the Hermit deals with, like, because it's Virgo and it connects to the Ten of Pentacles, which is like homes and stuff. It's like being a realtor. So, this is interesting. So when it comes to love, I feel like that's that Knight of Wands being here in the challenge. There's other things that's coming off of this as well, but I think when it comes to love, I think career may be more of a priority and focus, or you may find that maybe that is excelling better, or that is better, right? You may find that area of your life being better than your love life, and I'm not saying you won't find anybody or anything good won't happen, right? But I think what's it being emphasized with the reading is like more so career. That Five of Wands being in your current energy, it's like, yeah, there is a lot going on. There could be a little bit of frustrations with things as well. This Five of Wands, things that you're trying to work out, things that you're trying to figure out. Knight of Wands is in the challenge. It's a reminder to be patient with the process, and to not allow yourself to become too frustrated or unglued with things, or to get mad about things here. Like, because with the Hermit, I feel like when it comes to your career, there's like some type of guide or mentor that could be coming in that's going to be helping you with your career. You could be dealing with a fire sign in your love life at this time, an Aries, Leo, or Sag, or maybe they just embody the temperament of the Knight of Wands, and if they could be someone who's like kind of immature. If you need confirmation if they're immature or not, they're definitely immature. So they need to mature. Like otherwise, you're just going to keep dealing with this Five of Wands energy. But it's interesting though, the Hermit in the future, this person could mature. Or you could be meeting a more mature person in regards to love. And this person could be older with the Hermit. They could be older. I'm not saying they're old. I don't know what you're into. But I think this person could be older, more mature. Could be a Virgo. But when it comes to career, like I'm not seeing anything like in regards to like money or anything going up. That doesn't mean it won't happen or isn't happening, right? But I think there's something about like a mentor or a guide you'll be meeting here that's going to help you with things and help your career develop more. So that's what I got for you, Antonia. I pronounced your name correct. Awesome. Awesome. You've been figuring things out. Yeah, and I think that's that Knight of Wands energy in the challenge. You know, arguments, Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, arguments, right? Five of Wands, like things can be worked out. It's just when temperaments clash, personality clashes, egos clash, and that's when like fights happen, right? So, interesting enough, there's a good book called Non-Violent Communication. So it's like if there's communication issues or just like, yeah, communication issues, I'll definitely check that book out. That can definitely help. But that Hermit was in the future. This person could mature, right? Maybe they're not totally immature. I don't think they're totally immature. But maybe when it comes to certain things, like there's things that they need to learn or something like that. So, but if that doesn't happen, the Hermit being in the future, I kind of see you withdrawing from it more and more. I didn't see things totally ending, but I feel like more of a like withdrawal. But I think things can be resolved with the Five of Wands, right? Because it's not the Five of Swords yet. So, all right. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. Thank you all for being here. We got 1 more minute left, then I'm gonna get off. Actually, I'm done taking super chat questions. So, no more super chat questions. We just put it up. Make sure you see it. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I'm wishing you all the best. Thank you for contributing to the channel. Hopefully I contributed something back to you as well with the super chat questions. Thank you for all the thumbs up as well. Let's see here. One sec. Okay. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I'm wishing you all the best, and I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.